Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day one of the Dream Shard Week event, and before we can move into all the festivities, we got to wrap up last week, so let's grab our 200 sleep points. It's going to put us at a grand total of 6,414, and then for our daily lottery, we can pick up something very extra special nice. It's gonna be a biscuit. Very good. We do need biscuits, actually, so that's actually kind of good. Very good thing. We did make it to Master 3, so that also means we got to pick up our incense for Raenon before we run off. And that was all we did last week, because, it's kind of a down week. Just hanging out, chilling, having a good time, recovering from the Cresselia event. But let's jump into this sleep report. And let's see if we got anything interesting for the final sleep report of last week. Probably not much, but, it is what we expect. Like I said, just a chill week, so it is what it is. The real fun is going to be this week with Dream Shards. That is a lot of slumbering. Okay, well, very cool. It's definitely slumbering type. All right, definitely slumbering type. All right, that's gonna give us about, actually, I don't know. What is that? Like 120 million? 30? Ooh, 129.4 million. All 3 stars. Well, not all 3 stars. 3 stars. No, a top belly is what I meant. But very good. That doesn't mean hopefully a good amount of Dream Shards. Hopefully so. All right. So I see we've got a Quaxwell down there. What else do we have? A Wooper, another Quaxley, a Pichu. Okay, so Pichu, 2 Quaxley. One of them is not shiny this time. A Lyron, a Magneton, a Wooper, a Mime Jr., and a Quaxwell. I mean, not bad. Not a bad sleep report, necessarily. Let's see. No one's hungry, and honestly, yeah. Honestly, I don't know what I want to catch here. I really don't want to use my my Poke Biscuit that I just got, so I think I'm just gonna feed the Pichu. I'm just gonna take that home. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take a Pichu home just to take something home today and move on. Because I'm not really super interested in catching anything else here, to be honest with you. So let's see. Maybe this will be the berry finding Pichu we've been looking for, because we still need one. Let's see. Quaxley candy is gonna be what we send out. You know what? Aeron's pretty good. Aggron's pretty good for sausage. We're gonna send out. Actually, no. We're gonna send out some Wooper candy, because both Quagsire and Clodsire are good, so that candy can be multifaceted, so maybe that will help out. That's what we're gonna do. All right, we got 7,114 Research XP and 10,195 Dream Shards. Not too bad, but I'm hoping that this week will be significantly better than that. This Pichu, level 14 and sassy, already not looking good. You know what? You know what? It's not looking good, my guy. That's awful. We're not even, no. I was ready to go, but we're not even gonna do this. We already know we're sending that to the professor. It doesn't have anything we want. It has 1 sub-skill that we want at like 75 for the helping speed. No berry finding, which without berry finding, it is completely useless. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and send that little troll off to the professor, and we're gonna move on. I'm not gonna let him do that to me again. We did get 53% area bonus here at OGPP, so it'll be better next time. But for now, it's time to move on and get into bigger and better things with the Dream Shard Week event. Been looking forward to it. Week 91, our weekly summary. Got to get that out of the way. 1,294,626 for our final strength. 720,806 gains from berries, and 573,820 gains from cooking. Overall sleep grade of S, which gets us 6 more small handy candies, which is good. We might make use of that this week. We might have to. But for now, the event is happening. We're going to go back to Lapis, as I had already discussed, and we're going to see what we can get up to here. Hopefully some good things. Hopefully. Well, let's see. What meal did we get? That's going to determine how this week goes. A little bit. Not enough. Desserts and drinks. That's actually perfect. That's kind of what I was hoping for, to be honest with you. So, nice. Very nice. All right. We got 10 more apples, which is also very good. Before I collect from anybody, let's go ahead and get breakfast up and running. because I'm going to collect from everybody and then switch the team around. But we did, of course, have what we need for tea time corn scones. So let's throw in these mushrooms. We got not too many skill triggers from Flareon, but we got a decent amount. I think there was like 3 or 4. So not bad. Let's throw in these herbs. And we could save that cocoa, actually. We can use that. Let's throw in 5 of these. Try to keep that on hand so I don't have to worry about it later. And you know what? Potatoes are pretty easy to get, so we'll throw in all of these. And what else do I want to put in here? Tomatoes are pretty easy to get as well. Let's throw those in there. Let's get that pot filled up, and yeah. Actually, probably could have used the cocoa because we're going to get plenty this week, but you know, it is what it is. Well, here we are. Extra tasty would be nice. Oh, there we go. The pure 10% extra tasty odds, 151,676 to start the week off right. Nice. Very nice. All right. Well, I mean, you can see everybody on the team now except for one. I did a little bit of a thing. I'm trying to do a small berry bomb kind of scenario. So we're going to collect from everybody else. I mean, we're going to get our rank up first is what we're going to get. That's going to put us at grade 2. A very great start to the week. Grade 2 already. Very nice. All right. Got a mission complete. Double there. That's very good. That's what we want to see. Good job, Gardevoir. Let's grab that. Also got another mission complete. Get some Eevee candies. Espeon also on the team to hopefully start off with a nice little double trigger bomb. Nice. There we go. 8,000 each. So that's 16k to start off with. A nice little boost there. Musharna. Ooh, not getting a skill trigger right off the bat. That's all right. I think it's like a 1 in 3 chance that I start off with nothing with this Musharna. And of course, Mana didn't get anything, but wasn't expecting to. Mana's on the team just to give us a 5th psychic type. That's all it is for Cresselia. We're already at grade 3. Things are going well. There we go. Get those berries as well. Cresselia. Double trigger. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. That's exactly what we needed. Look at all those Mago berries. Very nice. All right. And there we go. All right. It's a pretty good start to the day. It's not perfect. I would have liked to have started with a skill trigger from Musharna, get some Dream Shards to start off the Dream Shard week, but unfortunately not. But the team, other than that, did its job overnight, so fantastic. And now we have desserts. We do not have an expanded pot. Hypothetically, I have 1 ticket. Just 1. I'm not gonna use it. I thought about it. If I had 2 tickets, I probably would have, because then we'd have 1 left over. I feel like, well, no, the end of the month it's rapidly approaching. And now that I think about it, let's see. Today is the 21st. So in about a week and a half, I will get another good camp ticket. If I was going to do that, I should have done it before breakfast, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't think Dream Shard Week really necessitates a good camp ticket. I think I'm going to hold off. All right. Gardevoir. Got another Mago Berry. Unfortunately, not a skill trigger, but that's okay. That is okay. Let's see. As far as the team goes, we've got desserts. So this should be pretty easy to take care of. Let's see. I think, do I want to make flour gift macarons, or do I want to take the easy way out and get the tea time corn scones? You know what? We do want to take the easy way out this time, I think. I think the reason we want to do that is so that we can have some other Pokemon on the team. So the easy way out is gonna be, yeah, tea time corn scones, I think, is the easy way out. I think so. So yeah, we could do that. We've got enough ginger to last us through breakfast tomorrow, which is good. We've got enough apples to get us through the rest of the day. Gonna get some more apples from Gardevoir today. Probably not 20. I'll have to reevaluate that towards the end of the day and see. We might have to throw Skeledirge on the team for a hot minute. Maybe for a day and grab like 100-something apples and get way ahead. We've got enough milk to get us through breakfast. We just need corn right now. So, yeah, we just need corn right now. We can get a ton of corn. And then later on, I can swap around and get things up and running. For now, we're going to swap off our daily berries team. We're going to go to our desserts team. Yes. How do we want to do this? You know what? We're going to get more cocoa from you too, which is going to be fantastic. We can use that as filler. Plus we get more apples too. Part of me wants to get Dedenne to level 60 to get extra apples for desserts, but that could interrupt some things, and we might have to use a main skill seed later. For now, I think we're going to keep Espeon on the team for one particular reason. Espeon on the team means that we should, on an average day, get about 60 or 70k, if I remember correctly, on Lapis. So that could be very, very, very beneficial, but we'll look at that here in a minute. For now, 150, 143. We're swapping out. Dedenne, unfortunately, wasn't on the team for the big energy hit, so that's not gonna work. Yeah, okay. So we just need to get Beware on the team. Beware, there you are. Let's get you on the team. Let's get some corn up and running, and then let's get Musharna on the team and get that up and running. And then, yes, let's use this team. Let's use this team, and starting to second guess it now is what I'm doing. You know what? First things first, we need to get our ranks up first. That's what we need to do. We need to get our ranks up first. This is what we're going to roll with for now. Let's go ahead and back it out. And let this team get started. Okay, Musharna, I'll take 3 more berries. Still hasn't finished eating the berries. We're still at grade 3. What does it take for us to get 8 spawns? That's the question on my mind right now. Let's make sure we know exactly where we need to be. So for Lapis, we need 6. Oh, that's not that bad. Hold on, math is hard. Math is very hard. Yes, we need 688 or 686,000 strength. Right here, this is what we need. We need a drowsy power score of at least 68.664 million. So the strength we need is 686,642, provided I get a full night's rest. Which, with the way this week is going, I don't see, well, with what I've got planned for this week, I don't see why that would be a problem. Jeez, cannot words. If you want to figure out how many, wow, words, hard, very hard. If you want to figure out how much drowsy power you need to get to 8 spawns, simply go to the Raenon website, click on Maps/Sleep Styles, click on Maps, select the map you're on. So if you're on Snowdrop Tundra, you can click on that. And then scroll down to this spawn count drowsy power lookup, and there it is. It will tell you exactly what you need for each number of spawns. So that's where to find that. For now, let's see. Now that we know we need 680, we are about a quarter of the way there. About, roughly. Somewhere between a quarter and a third of the way there, I believe. So that'll be good. I would like to get some extra tasty odds before I make lunch, just to try to help out that little bit extra for this. We do have skill triggers that are boosted by 1.25, so actually I think with that means that Espeon is going to be producing even more. But I do want to get to the 8 spawns as quickly as possible, so that's why you're not seeing anything else on the team that you may have suspected to see. Let's see, Lapis. Yes, here we go. On Lapis currently, per day, we should expect about 41,000 strength from Espeon. Just to be on the team. And then if we go to Musharna, where are you at? There you go. Another 30,000 just in berries. So Espeon's outperforming Musharna pretty substantially. So that's good. That's good. But what we want to see is, I think I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to invest in Musharna a little bit. I did some math yesterday, and the way I did this math, kind of math, I mean, I don't know if you'd call it math, but yeah, the way I did this is I went to the berries tab right over here on the site, clicked on Mago berries, and then clicked on this level per strength, or whatever you want to call this fraction here. Musharna is currently at level 35, so that means the berries should produce a base strength of 60. That's not including the 75% boost. And then at level 50, it's gonna give us 87 base strength. However, when I took it into a team analysis and put the team together and put Musharna on the team at 35 versus 50, it only made about 100k difference in the final strength for the week. So the best I can do with Musharna with the candies available to me is 44, and it just doesn't make sense, in my opinion, to put Musharna through the candy boost, because candy boost is super expensive. And the amount it would cost me to try to power up Musharna as much as possible to 50 with candy boost would be like 250k just to get to 50 for only 100k extra strength. So I'm paying a lot in Dream Shards up front to get a whole lot, not a whole lot of return. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go ahead and get Musharna to 44. And before I do that, there is one other thing I need to do. I forgot. There's one other thing I need to do before that, because this is all predicated on me doing something else. I decided what to do with Gulpin. And what I want to do with Gulpin is I think I want to go ahead and invest in him. I feel like I started to get too far away from the way I really like to play this game, where it's just fun and casual, and I'm not really super min-maxy about it. And I think the fact that I was so focused on getting an extra 20,000 Dream Shards in a week was too focused on being min-maxy. I want to make good decisions, but not necessarily always the perfect decision. That to me is going to ruin the fun of the game if I have to make the perfect decision every time, all the time, and min-max everything. That's not where the fun of the game is. Is it fun to min-max every now and then? Absolutely. All the time though? Not so much. Not so much. And as somebody in the comments pointed out yesterday, if this were an ingredient specialist and the perfect one brought in 150 ingredients, but the one I had brought in 120, I would still invest in the 120 because it did the job well enough. So I feel like it's the same with this Gulpin. It does the job well enough, and if I do catch a better one, like I said yesterday, I can use them both. It's not a one or the other. So I've been needing to invest in a Gulpin for a while. Now I think is the time. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn Candy Boost off because I also did the Candy Boost math using... Let's see. Let's go ahead and plug this in just so I can show you exactly what I'm looking at, and also double check my results, make sure that they're not different today for some reason. But this Gulpin, we're on the EXP table. The Gulpin is level 15, 440 XP to go. We currently have, I'm going to say 809 because we need 40 of those candies to evolve. So we have 809 candies to work with. And at best, that gets us to... Candy Boost is in play. Nope, we don't want Candy Boost. That gets us to level 43. So, not quite 50, which is where we need to be for that skill trigger in. So we definitely need to get this guy to 50. We also have 99 handy candies, small handy candy. But we don't need that many. So 99 will put us to level 50. Why am I getting different results today? This is what I was talking about. This is why I do it just to double check. Because it doesn't get me quite to level 51. So let's go ahead and drop this down so it's easier to see together. So we will get to level 50. Let's see exactly how many we have to use before we can't get to 50. There we go. So we need to use 84 small handy candies to get to level 50, which leaves us 15 for the Musharna. We don't have to use any medium handy candies. We don't have to use the large handy candy or the poison type candies, although technically I could. I'd rather clear out the bag storage, to be honest, by using so many small handy candies. I'm kind of at that point where it's like, yeah, I've got a ton of items. Let's use some of them. So let's clear out some space. We're going to use the 84 small handy candies that we need. So let's go ahead and bump that up. There we go. Gave us 252 Gulpin candies, and that should give us enough to turn Candy Boost off. The other reason we're turning Candy Boost off on this guy is because it would cost us 173.5k Dream Shards to get to level 50. If we go to optimal candy usage, let's go ahead and make sure we plug this back in. We are currently level 15. Our target level is 50. We have 440 XP to the next level. Candy Boost is on. Right here, you see the double XP rate plus the ×4 Dream Shard cost. Let's just plug in 1101 candies because that's what we've got. Let's see, level 50, if we do right in the center, would cost us 245,000 Dream Shards. So yeah, it would take less candies, but I don't want to spend that many Dream Shards. We're trying to make a profit this week. We're not trying to end up with negative Dream Shards by the end of the week. We've already spent 57k for this week. We're about to spend another 173k. So that's going to put us at 230k that we've already sunk. I don't want to invest any more Dream Shards this week if we don't have to. If I can hit 50 with the amount of candies I have and save on some Dream Shards, that's what I'm going to do. And that's exactly what this is right here. 0 Candy Boost is 173.5k Dream Shards. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's why I'm going to save the Candy Boost for something else that is a bit more rare candy-wise. You'll see what it is here in a bit. But for now, that's why I made the decision not to Candy Boost Gulpin and how I made the decision to go ahead and invest in Gulpin. So let's do that. Let's turn Candy Boost off once again. I keep getting ahead of myself. Let's get all the way until we have about 40 candies left. Doop, 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 doop. It's going to take a minute. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end. There we... Whoop. Actually leaves us with 42 candies, which is perfect. Level 50. Boop. And let's go ahead and update this in the box while I'm thinking about it. Level 30 ingredient unlocked. Beautiful. Oh, that's right. My view config is messed up. Level 25 skill unlocked. Beautiful. Turn Lapis off. Level 50 skill unlocked. Beautiful. And now we can evolve the Gulpin to Swalot. And there he is. Evolving finally. Good little tune. All right, we got our Swalot. There he is. Big guy. Boom. Love it. Love to see it. Level 50. Skill trigger M. Helping speed S. And, to help with that, we're going to, you know what? If we're going to invest in him, we're going to spend 173,000 Dream Shards. We're going to invest in him. So, which one did we get? We got Inventory Up L. That's not the one I wanted, but that's all right. One more sub-skill seed will get it done. We got unlucky and got Inventory Up L. I wanted Helping Speed M, but it is what it is. Nothing we could do about it. We invested 2 seeds. Beautiful. Love it. This guy will go on the team very shortly. I'm just trying to get to our 8 spawns as quickly as possible before I put him on the team the rest of the week. That said, there is one other thing that we need to do. Like I said, if we're going to invest 173,000 Dream Shards, we need to go all the way. We need to go full bore. Let's grab this main skill seed. And you know what? While we're at it, let's go ahead and grab this main skill seed. And that's going to put us down to 1,014 sleep points. So, you know what's coming. All right. Fully invested. If I end up regretting this decision, I've made investments I regretted before. Drift Limb, right there. As a reminder. Thanks, Jay. So, if I regret it, I regret it. At the end of the day, at least I had fun along the way, and that's the important part. That I didn't sit here stressing out over min-maxing everything I possibly can. Unfortunately, with this guy, we can't get him to level 8. because we just simply don't have the resources to get one more main skill seed, get him to level 8, but we can get him to main skill level 7. So let's go ahead and do that. Drop all 5. Oh, can't use this to raise. Yeah, I'm aware. I don't know why you told me that now. Why did you tell me that now? That's odd. Okay. Anyway, we dropped 5. There we go. Now we can actually use this guy. There's been several times, even the last holiday event, I was like, man, I wish I had a Gulpin or a Swalot that I had invested in. Now I do. And now he can start paying me back. So we're, what did I say? 230K, 230,500 in the hole at this point. So hopefully by the end of the week, we can make that back. We haven't got any dream shards yet. So now that we've spent dream shards, let's take a look-see doodle at how many we have left. I don't know why I backed out because I need to be here. So let's see where we're starting the week. Hi, Quackleval. We are starting the week with 568,330. That's where we're at. Plus the, let's do some quick math. 568,330 plus 230,500. 798,830. So we need to be, let's just round that up to 800,000. Let's just make it easy on myself. We started at 800,000. We need to end the week well above 800,000 in order to make a profit. Well, not well above. Anything above 800,000 is profit, but the higher above 800,000 we can get, the more profit we have. And I think we can do it. So let's go see, let's see what happens, you know? At least we've got a number, 800K. Also, speaking of numbers, I think it is time for you. Am I correct? No, not yet. Oh, we've still got a long way to go. For some reason, I thought Dedenne was like this close to 2,000 hours slept, but no, I was way off. Way off. All right, so that is the plan for this week. I did say that I was going to invest in somebody else, and I keep going back and forth. My brain is all over the place today. We've got so much to do that it's hard to keep track of everything, apparently, for my dumb brain. Now, with what we have left, candy-wise, I was just going to go ahead and invest it in Musharna and see how far I can get. I don't want to invest the Handy Candy L. It might be a Mind Goblin thing, but my brain doesn't want to use the Handy Candy L on just a berry finder. I want to use it on something really special, like 100 Darkrai candies, for example, something like that. That's just how my brain's working on this one. But what I am comfortable doing is dropping all of these handy candies that we have left on Musharna, get those mana candies, and go ahead and drop all of these 30 psychic type small candies. And we're not going to candy boost because we're saving that for something else. This is like the 4th time I've said candy boost as a reminder to use your candy boost. Okay, so I see what happened. You know what? We also need to take this math into account. I goofed. Did I goof? Or is 800,000? Yeah, 800,000 is still the number. 800,000 is still the number. Doesn't matter this math. Because 800,000 is still what we need to get to make a profit. I do think we can do it. I think we can. That did not put me at 44 like I thought it would. I guess my math yesterday also involved these medium handy candies. Just to get that extra bit of strength. But you know what? How much extra strength is that really going to give me? Let's go back to the Mago berries real quick. See, from 40, base 68, 48, 44, base 75. Ooh. It's an extra 8 per berry base, which is an extra 24 per berry finding collection. So maybe that'll add up. Plus an extra 75% on top of that, which would be about 40 extra per berry. That might be worth it. That might be worth it. Let's see. At 40, plug that in. 8,245 base. This isn't counting Lapis. But 8,245 versus 44. Ooh, it's almost an extra 1,000 base. It's No, I don't know. I might hold off on that one. I may or may not use these medium handy candies. I feel like I don't want to do that right now. I did want to do that last night. Why do I not want to do it right now? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe someone can make that one make sense. That's probably another mind goblin. But for some reason, something's telling me to hold off and not do that. For now, what we can do is try to collect from everybody. No, still didn't get it. Oh, you didn't even have anything. I was hoping this 1.25 would mean, hey, there we go. Okay, so we got 3 berries to look at. It's 163. No, it's 238. Ooh, 238. Oh yeah, plus the double. I forgot about the double for being favored berries. Yeah. So we're looking at an extra 80 just for 4 levels. Ooh, that could add up real quick. That could definitely add up real quick. 230 versus 306. 280 versus 306. Was it 280? I forgot already. I think I'm thinking 280 because the 40 doubled as 80. Anyway, we've got a good comparison. For now, I'll leave it at 40. I'll compare those two later when they both have a berry. But we do need to use our mini candy boost, which I've mentioned like 700 times today. And I think the first Pokemon that I'm going to use a mini candy boost on is going to be this guy right here. The reason, even though we don't know how things are going to go, this is a gamble. If things go the way I think they're going to go and we can build this guy kind of how we want, then it's going to pay off. But that's a big if. It's a big if. And I think I'm only going to do mini candy boost maybe a couple of times with him just to help out. But I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do. But we are going to at least do it today. There we go. Just getting further and further in Dream Shard debt at this point. So we'll see what happens. It does get him to level 25. Skill unlocked, which as we can see, still nothing. Still nothing. It won't be anything until the event. But yeah, it's kind of a gamble. Kind of a gamble. But there are other pseudos and other legendaries I do want to invest in as well. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to put into them, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. For now, Darkrise Day 1. All right. With that, I think the team is ready to go. Couple corn. Very good. So I think we're all set team-wise. We've been here a while, but it's okay. We had a lot to do. We had a lot to do today to get started. There is, of course, no new news, but we do have community reports. I got 14 community reports last night, and only one of them doubled up. That was really rough. Really rough. We did get 38 reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 doubled up. Very, very good. Very good. 11 that doubled up. Nice. All right, it was a lot better than 1. A lot better. No level ups today. But yeah, we're in a good place. We're in a very, very good place. The last thing that we're going to do is just recap everything for Dream Shard Week real quick. So we've got, of course, it's on all areas. Dream Shards from Sleep Research are going to be multiplied by 1.5, which I think is going to desperately help us to try to get our Dream Shards back. I almost said money back. Get our Dream Shards back that we've spent. Main skill Dream Shard Magnet S, which is why we invested in the Swalot, is going to be multiplied by 1.5 as well. So as soon as I get to 8 spawns, I'm going to swap him in very quickly. The chance of each helper Pokemon's main skill triggering will be multiplied by 1.25. That's all Pokemon. So perfection. That's exactly what we want to see with Gardevoir. Might be a good time to throw in Cresselia once Gardevoir can get people to a good amount of energy. Would be nice. But yeah, that's it. That's what we got for Dream Shard Week. Kind of a chill event, which is exactly the kind that we like. So let's go ahead and recap these missions. For Dream Shard Week, get to Basic 2, get you 6,000 Dream Shards. We're going to get that right now. Use 100 candies, get you 8,000 Dream Shards. We're going to get that right now. Get to Ultra 1, get you a Luck Incense, which is very, very nice. Save that for the end of the week. Might be a good time to use it. It's already getting multiplied by 1.5, so should also multiply that to give you times 3. So it could be very good, especially if you have a legendary incense left and you know you can squeeze some good Dream Shards out of that one. Pretty good. Get to Master 1 will give us 10,000 more Dream Shards. Give out 15 biscuits, 5 small handy candies. Use 7 incense for 5 small Dream Clusters. And go to bed on time 3 times for 8,000 more dream shards and cook 12 times for 5 more small dream clusters. So a lot of dream shards being given out this week for the events. The event missions. Makes sense. No surprise there. And then for my weekly missions, if I can get over there, get to grade 2 gives us 1,700 dream shards. Good. Already recouping some of those losses. 271 candies gives us 15 diamonds. Getting to Ultra 4 will give me another small dream cluster, and all the rest is pretty much the same. The Stuffle Incense is the only thing that I care about that could be different. Get to Master 3. We're definitely going to do that. No worries there. And that is that, as they say. Oh, that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. We had a very long video today, but we covered a lot of ground. We are set and ready to go. We have our benchmark for Dream Shard Week. We know where we need to get. It's 800,000 Dream Shards. We need to get above that in order to break even. Well, we need to meet it to break even. We need to get above that to make a profit. So we'll see how it goes. I do want to get extra tasty for lunch, so we're not going to do that right now, even though we do have the ingredients for it. We're just going to see what we can do. But other than that, I am going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos so that you can come along on this journey with us. And a huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, White, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue, Bastion, Josh Garrett, and Michael Hayes. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe plus or that join button right below this video, or you can find a link to my Ko-Fi in the description where you can give a one-off donation in any amount you'd like. If you'd prefer, you can also find links to my live stream channel as well as the Discord where you can hang out with a cool community of people and talk about Pokemon Sleep and make new friends. Other than that, y'all have a good night. Good luck this week, and until next time, later, dudes.